What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and it is time. That is right, the curse is broken, and against a Town Hall 11 deficit and some obvious signs of modding nonetheless. So really good job to everybody at OneHive. Wow, just it feels good. It feels good to win. It's been a while, so we're back on track. Obviously, some Town Hall 10 3-stars at the bottom there for us, and all Town Hall 9s and below 3-stars. So good job to everybody at OneHive. Got some great attacks to show you. I don't know why my list is so far away. Let me bring it over and get started on this. I'm going to show you the first one on their number 1, on their Town Hall 11, because people have been asking for some more Town Hall 11, 2-star stuff, because that's what people are after in wars. And this is a tough one because look at, the Eagle Artillery is not super exposed. The Town Hall is protected by the Inferno Towers, and it's a very high level base. But Jadori comes in, Town Hall 10, and does a really nice job getting in here. He just walks the queen down. That's going to be a big part of any one of these things, is walking the queen and hopefully walking the queen to the Eagle Artillery like Jadori does here, because if you get rid of that, then you can come at it. But what we've seen too, and this is sort of all spawned from the war that we had with the arranged war, not the arranged war, but the family scrim in the rules that we had, where they couldn't use mass witches. People started using these dragon attacks, and it really is effective. If you can walk an area out, maybe to get rid of an air defense or 2, and also, again, try to get to that Eagle Artillery, and then send your dragons in. They're very strong, especially when you've got sort of like this funnel created already, where you can send them right at the Town Hall. So you see he's just dropping these rage spells down, keeping that queen going. And when she gets in range of that Inferno Tower, he just freezes it up, stops it from damaging her. And then he does have her ability ready. So as soon as it gets back on her here, he's going to drop that. She steps out of range for a moment, and then she's going to get around to this Eagle Artillery, and he's going to drop that ability and take it out. So she just was barely right there on range. Just use that freeze to his advantage, and then right here, boom, drops another rage down, gets on that Eagle Artillery, and takes it out before it ever fires up. That's big. And then just going to continue on, get what he can for it. And again, this is just about percentage points at this point, just getting what you can out of that queen, taking her out. He wants to save that 1 rage spell, I believe, for his dragons when they get closed in there. You see that the Lava Hound does come out of the CC, so he's going to have to deal with that. But the queen's not going to make it. She's in range of that Inferno Tower. She can't get healed up. She's going to go down. So right there, boom, she's down. From here, it is all about the dragons, but he's going to drop down, I believe, his king over here, if I remember right, just to sort of occupy this Lava Hound while his dragons do their work. But bringing it over, has that archer right there, just distracting it, drops down the poison. I don't think he goes for the kill here. I think he's just trying to get that wizard done, and again, occupy that so he can go in. Big part of that right there is look at the quake spell right in the core. That softens everything up 25%. Damage, just true damage to it. So right here, goes in with all those dragons. The Lava Hound obviously can't attack the dragons. I forgot about that. But anyways, just mass dragons right at it, rages them up. You're going to see how quickly they burn through everything when they rage stuff like that. And then they get on the Town Hall. So boom, he's almost got the 2-star right here, 46%. A few minions on the outside with a balloon there, just to try to grab some extra percentage points. But the dragons aren't done. They're awful tanky, especially when that Eagle Artillery's not up. You see they went through those Inferno Towers real quick. So did really well there, 53, 54%, and now we'll just fast forward. He's just about percentage points here, but getting like 68% from a Town Hall 10, or what did he get, 64% from a Town Hall 10 on a Town Hall 11. Nicely done, nicely done. Again, those dragons, guys, check them out. And if you can walk it down like that, it does work pretty well. Now, another thing I love, and you guys know I love it, and that is the Town Hall 9s getting these 2-stars. And again, this is not an easy, like, anti-3 exposed Town Halls. It's a Town Hall protected by Inferno Towers. The Eagle Artillery is not, like, hanging on the outside. Just a really well-planned attack by Dirt here. So he comes in. Actually, his is, yeah, that's right. It's Town Hall 9 still. Sometimes I forget it's like a Town Hall 9.5, but no, he hasn't gone up yet. Dirt is a 9. So he's going to come in with his queen and the queen walk. Now, anytime you're doing a Town Hall 11 hit with a Town Hall 9, you got to do the queen walk. You got to get those percentage points up before you do that Town Hall dive. And as always, it would be nice if you could get that eagle artillery out. Now, sometimes you can't, like this attack here. There's no way to get in there and do it. It's protected by that Inferno Tower. She's just not going to make it to get that taken care of. So he's just going to get what he can, let the queen do her thing, let her walk around the space, and just pick up all the percentage points that she can. So we are going to actually fast forward just a little bit times 2 here, just because I mean it's a queen walk. We've seen a queen walk a lot of times. Drops that rage down, keeps her going, keeps her moving forward. Wants to get it up, and actually up to over 20% already. Here come the lava. Here come the golems and the wizards. Now the eagle artillery is activated. It's already firing in, and it is going to start melting these golems. Look at that. Just absolutely melted it. Sends the wall breakers in. Just keeps reinforcing, trying to get into this town hall here. He's going to let the queen walk on around, and she is going to get to that point where she can shoot over the wall. But he's got to clear out a lot of stuff and try to get in there the best he can. He does have the quake spell as well to soften things up in there, remove some of that HP. The jump spell to let the P.E.K.K.A in, the king in, trying to get in there. The queen taking out that lava hound. So he's just raging up, just dropping everything. It's just a mad dash for the town hall at this point. And just almost down right there. You see it does drop. He's only at 38% though, so there's still some work to be done. But he had those balloons down at the bottom. He had those minions there. That's some free percentage points. The queen actually is still up, taking out a few more on the inside, and right there he's already up to 50%. Nicely done by Dirk. He tries to grab any extra percentage that he can, but really, you don't have to have a hugely high percentage on a Town Hall 11. That'll do. So nice job, Dirk. All right, moving on. I'm going to do a Death of a Town Hall 10 from this one, so you can see number 6 on that. But Hell taking out their number 7, doing it with an air attack. Nice job to Hell. He is always a beast. I knew he was going to be a beast Town Hall 10 back when he was still a Town Hall 9, simply because he did so well against Town Hall 10s even then. So we knew he was going to be a beast, and he is. This one is a lower level Town Hall 10, but it does have the maxed out air defenses. Only level 1 Inferno Towers though, but it's also got a level 40 Queen and 36 King, so not an easy base for sure. Just gets that easy CC lure though, brings those troops out, drops the poison down, and lets his queen deal with that. So we'll fast forward through that little section, and boom, there goes the lava hounds. Pups coming out, drops a few minions on the backside to help out with his healers out with those pups. And then once that's done, the queen can resume her walk. You see he's got a pup up top of it, was creating part of a funnel. Tesla pops there. Queen's just going to do her thing. She can reach that. She's going to poke it while everything's distracted. Wall breakers go down. And then the rage. The queen, he knows that she's about to encounter a lot of point defense all at once. Go ahead and get everything raged up. The healers finally step into that rage just in time and get her caught back up there. The king's down. More wall breakers. He's just going to come at this from sort of 2 angles. Wants the queen to move in and get that air defense, but the king's going to take out some of this stuff as well, do a little bit of tanking for her, and then right there, boom, he's on to that air defense. Now the jump spell goes down. He's going to get in a little bit deeper, get another air defense out of this attack, get the queen there. If he can get that queen to step up, she'll engage, and he has this queen's ability still, so he'll be able to drop that. But the queen clears everything she can out before she jumps in. Now she's jumped in, pops that queen's ability, but look at the damage that was coming her way. Just one shot from that level 40 queen almost took her out. But gets the second air defense done. So now it's just those 2 Inferno Towers and the 2 ADs he has to worry about. But Lava Hound's coming in. He does have 2 free spells. So that is nice. Not maxed out free spells, but free spells nonetheless that are a little bit leveled up. So once those balloons get in range, he's going to drop that rage, and boom, right there, free spell on the Inferno Tower, on the air defense. Everything's moving through, raged up very quickly. Before that Inferno Tower even wakes up, it is taken out, and then he's got the last free spell as everything starts closing in here on the backside. As soon as those balloons get in there and start getting low, he's going to drop that next free spell. Got a nice Wizard Tower, Tesla, Inferno Tower, all of them frozen up. They're going to thaw out pretty quick, though, without that being max freeze, and he's just close enough. That Lava Hound's out front. It's soaking up one of the beams. There goes the Inferno Tower, and from here, it is just clean up for the most part. That Archer Tower goes down. Pups have got a pretty nice spread. Got a few minions around the outside, and they're away from the balloon, so that's good news. Just a little bit of cleanup to do, and trying to get that king taken care of. Finally, he goes down, and that's going to be it. 3-star. Well done to our boy Hell. Okay, moving on. Let's check out number 9. And this is Karam taking out number 9 and doing it with dragons and rage spells. That is it. Actually has a queen walk as well, but still pretty cool attack. Does have a few wall breakers to let things in, to let him get in there. And this does have a 1. This is like a 9.5, but it does have 1 Inferno Tower. So I don't know what you want to label this as, but it does add a degree of difficulty for a Town Hall 9 to take out. So well done to Karam. Comes in with the queen walk, got the king going on the bottom. He's clearing all that trash out. Pretty much that's all he uses his king for, is just to clear this out of the way, make sure that nothing's going to walk that way. And when he goes to attack, he's got that sort of funnel created for his dragons and whatnot, that they're not going to start wrapping around the base. They're going to go in, they're going to get to that queen, going to get to that inferno tower, all that good stuff. So from here, it's just about taking out air defenses, really. This queen is going to step up. She's going to start taking out these defenses. That sweeper is a little bit annoying, but it's going to be one of the first few things she takes out right here, so not that big a deal. There it goes down. The healers can sort of focus now. Wall breaker's coming in. She can reach that first air defense, so it goes down, and then she's just going to walk around. When she gets to the next one, it's obviously very exposed. She's going to get to that. So from here, it's just about can you get those next wall breakers in to get more access. The dragons are down already, raged right up. You see how that funnel helped out. The poison spell to slow the damage coming from that queen, because between the queen and that inferno tower, that is a boatload of damage coming his way. But both of them do go down right there. One more breath on that raged dragon. It goes down. So he's looking pretty good here. So the queen's coming in. She's going to grab this next air defense, and then he's got wall breakers to let her out so she don't start beating on a wall. Left side, he drops another dragon down, and here comes a lava hound. Wants to get in there, start tanking for this air defense as these dragons and balloons start closing in. Got 2 rage spells left, so he can move things along pretty quickly when he decides to. And right here, he's going to have to, because that last air defense is starting to fire in on him. His queen is not there. There's no way for her to really get to it, but this Tesla farm she can get to, and she can start dealing with that. So as soon as that lava hound goes down, those black bombs start popping. Unfortunately, they just roast his balloons there. But the queen still has her ability up, so he can go ahead and pop that. I think he's going to pop it pretty soon here. You should get that queen off of that, yeah, right there, off of that storage and onto those Teslas and those wizard towers. But right there, he should have raged up here is what he should have done, Karim. Probably holding on for a little bit of swag factor, but does get the job done, so I guess you can't grab too much. The queen is getting very low, goes ahead and rages her up right there, gets those healers raged up, gets her back to full health, and that last dragon just sort of dealing with that cannon, that archer tower, and the sweeper, but he does have the 1 rage spell. Swag, probably could have used it there, but hey, 3 stars or 3-star, nice job, man. All right. Some more for you guys here. Number 11, Zimban. And because the witches are getting a little bit of they're getting a nerf. It's okay in my opinion, but probably won't see as many mass witch attacks, at least for a while. Coming at this with the mass witch attack. One more for good times, I guess. Maybe not the last one, who knows. But coming at it with the queen walk, dropping that archer down up top, just clearing out some of those trash buildings, trying to force the queen the direction he wants her to go. Right here, she's taking out that town hall, so it takes a little bit of time to get the job done. But once it's down, she'll step up, take out that archer tower, and then move along her way. She's actually going to beat that archer up there. But anyways, the army camp is what was important. There she grabs onto that next storage. A lot of high HP right here. In fact, we'll just fast forward a little bit as she walks up there and helps out that archer. I guess she's tired of watching her shooting at it. Takes that next storage out, and then from here, gonna have to drop that rage spell down because she was getting pretty low, had like 3-point defense on her. That's enough to get even a level 30 queen down. So boom, wall breaker's coming in. Everything's distracted, everything's focused on the queen or those healers. That expo was actually on the healers, but that sweeper did him a favor and pushed him just out of range. So that was nice of him. Trying to get that queen in there, wants to get as much splash damage. Really, that's what these attacks are about, is getting that splash damage out, again, taken care of. So she's going to get into this next wizard tower as well. Her healer's taking a few shots from that air defense, but she'll get to it pretty quickly. Wall breakers on the right side, get everything opened up. The golem out in front, the king out in front, and then here comes the wall of witches. More out of the CC, more of his own. Just mass witches. Those skeletons just go forever. Get into that base. Right there, that wizard tower does go down. That mortar is going to be firing in on him here, but the queen is going to get to it pretty quickly as well. The golem moving through the jump spell right there. That's nice. You're going to have to go ahead and pop that queen's ability. Those archers targeting on to that mortar as well as the queen coming over, finishing it off. And from here, it's pretty much GG. I mean, there is a mortar and a wizard tower left, but that wizard tower is getting a little bit of work done on these witches over here, but everything sort of focuses on it, takes it out, and the mortar is sort of an afterthought. It's just too far back. It can really just target it's targeting like the golem, the king, and right there, it's already on it. It's down. So all splash damage eliminated at this point. Those witches are going to have their day. They're just going to march through. The queen's still up. The king's still up. It is looking really, really strong for Zimban here. It's just a matter of taking the time to go all the way through these walls because no more wall breakers, no more jumps. Just has to do it the old-fashioned way, which he does. We'll fast forward through. The queen comes through that little moat area. Takes out. Why she's shooting that wall right there, I'll never know. But anyways, she could just walk around. But hey, that's what queens do. All right, good job, Zimad. All right, next one, just dropping down to one spot, Slothels. Taking out number 12, doing it with the Golems. We can't even go war without seeing a Golems. You guys know that. No way, no way. All right, Queen's going down immediately with the healers on there. A wizard, a minion to help out. A lot of trash buildings there. Just wants to clear that stuff out of the way as quickly as he can. There, the minion goes down, but the wizard's still doing a little bit of work, helping out that mortar targeting the queen. She gets in, takes out that storage, and then I believe she goes. Does she go south here? I think she does. Yeah, I think she's going to go to the bottom, grab that mortar, grab that air defense, and continue on her way. Balloon right here, like that, 1-for-1 trade. I mean, they're still out there occasionally. Really nice pickup there by Slothels. Drops that down, takes that mortar out. Here comes a hog in. This hog is going to take out or try to take out that wizard tower. Might have been just a little early on that. I think he was probably fishing for a CC lure, but that wizard wasn't quite distracted, and that cannon was in range, so a little bit early on that, but no big deal. Takes out the wizard tower, and she is going to continue on her way. Now here comes another hog that is going to get this CC lure out. Right there going onto that wizard tower. Empties out. Oh, it's a lava hound. What do you know? But he has to get a giant bomb for it, so that's a bonus. Grabs that lava hound, brings it down. Queen's going to do her thing. We're going to fast forward through that. But up top, he's already starting in with his wizards, his golems. He's even got a couple of Valks here just to sort of, I like that move. It clears the trash, and they actually sort of funnel back up to his main force. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. They start beating on a wall here, but he goes ahead with the rest of his Valks in there. The king just beats right through that wall, rages him up, moves right on in. He's already got one giant bomb triggered, so now he's fishing for more giant bombs, and he's wanting to get to that queen. He's got a jump spell for him. Keep those Valks healed up before they have to deal with that queen, and there's the jump spell. The king can move forward, the Valks can move forward, and as soon as that queen starts firing in, which she's poisoned, so she's not going to be firing very fast, everything just collapses on her. Starts sprinkling in these hogs on the top side. His queen's still fine. She's doing her thing. He's losing a few healers here to that air defense, but no big deal. I like these hogs on the right side. Drops them in there. Everything can sort of pass by this archer tower and air defense, but he just drops a few hogs in there, goes and grabs them, just targeted hogs. Takes that core out, and everything just collapses. I mean, he's got 5 hogs left. There's nothing left in this base. Just absolutely destroyed it. And like I said, 5 hogs left over. That's pretty crazy. It does have to deploy him, I think, here for maybe he has to deploy him for cleanup. I'm trying to remember this one. I'm sorry. I've watched a lot of attacks. I don't watch them earlier. Yeah, holds on to those. Swagged out 5 hogs. Pretty crazy. Awesome attack, Slothels. All right, last one for you guys tonight. Let's see here today. OneHive Sam taking on number 20. How about some dragons with a Zapquake? We all love it. Healers on the queen, dropping her down up top, dropping that wizard to create the funnel, pushing her the direction he wants her to go. She's obviously going to get in there, get that first air defense taken care of, and then just continue on. He does have a few wall breakers, so if he can get her into the next compartment, going to be looking real good because those next 2 air defenses are right there, and that would be all 3 of them down. All 4 of them, excuse me, because he's already Zapquaked 1 down. Drops the rage for the queen, keeps her moving. Quite a bit of point defense once that Tesla pop there. Going to get through this storage a lot quicker with her raged up, so that's good. Step right up. Here comes those wall breakers. Did he get it open? Boom. Yes, he does. And that is all he needed, because once he gets in that compartment, he can waltz right on down, get those last 2 ADs, and then he can unleash this nasty, nasty air attack that he's going to be coming at this base with. So there's the queen dealing with that defending king. Just poisons that king, slow down the damage. Queen doesn't need anything else there. A little bit of annoyance from this sweeper on those healers, but the queen's taking no damage at this point, so really not that big a deal. Steps right on up. Tesla pops. That's perfect. That's a bonus. Takes that out, takes out the next air defense, and then continues her way down. Only a few more buildings in her way before she gets to that final one, but that lava hound is going to come out, start bothering her, but the dragons are already being unleashed, creating their own little funnel. The king's helping out with that part, taking out some of those trash buildings so that they don't stray on her. On him, then sending right in. I mean, just straight for that queen. Does have a rage if he wants to use it there. Doesn't really need it because, I mean, that queen goes down so fast. But after she goes down, rages those dragons up, starts pushing through this base really, really quickly. The queen did end up shooting at a wall here. Or actually, not at a wall, but at those pups. She kind of walked back up, but the closest thing, luckily, was the next defense there, which did bring her back down. It took a long time for her to get through that lava hound and on to this next air defense, but she's finally made it. She's taking it out after that storage, after that collector, and the air defense is targeting just on our healers, so no big deal. You see the air troops have just swarmed through this base, taking everything out in their path. A lot of dragons left over. The last few balloons just went down, but these dragons, in no way they're going to be stopped by a wizard tower, and the queen is still up with healers on her. So beautiful attack by OneHive Sam. All right, guys, as I said, the curse is broken. Hopefully we can keep the curse broken. We do have an arranged war this weekend with War and Glory. About to sneeze, excuse me. With War and Glory, so that will be awesome. I'm actually going to be out of town, or I would stream this for you guys. I will be back Sunday night, so maybe we'll catch the end of it, depending on what time it ends and what time I get back into town. I'll do my best, but that's going to be a fun war for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, Jake from OneHive doing my best. Help you guys suck less.